Hello, this talk is about significance of acceptance in marriage. Acceptance is a strong foundation for the institution of marriage. Accepting partner helps to work in unison with total commitment to progress, have a feeling of positivity, rely on each other due to increase in faith in each other, and this helps to deal with life's problems and progress. People enter wedlock with an intention to live happily. This belief must help in acceptance. Many, despite dating for long and entering wedlock consciously, fail to accept their partner. Couples begin to grumble from the very first day. All want a good looking partner, but if a good looking person does not have a right mental attitude, then it creates confusion and conflicts. Thus, it is important to accept the physical personality of partner and reach partner's spirit instead of being fixated about looks, height, figure, skin color, etc. Wisdom lies in overlooking the aspects partner cannot alter. People love a dog despite a dog only possessing two qualities, that is, a dog is loyal and loving. Then why can't people accept their spouse despite spouse possessing more than these two qualities? Perceive the positives and progressive traits. To accept partner, couple must passionately perceive partner's positive and progressive traits. Comprehend and contemplate how partners' positive and progressive traits are helping to grow, get support when required, solve problems together, reduce responsibilities, divide work, etc. Reduce restlessness. Restless people have a lot of expectations from others. Restlessness causes idealizing or causes unrealistic expectations. Thus, it is best to consciously work on experiencing serene state. Serenity helps mind to remain tranquil. A composed mind can accept others better than a wavering mind. Acceptance enhances love. A partner expecting perfection all the time, or one that wants others to act accordingly to their standards, is highly likely to fail in relationship. Thus, flexibility is essential in a relationship. Lecturing attitude should be a strict no. Some people have a lecturing attitude and persistently prefer to highlight partners' imperfections, limitations, or shortcomings. Their obsession with their own expectations from spouse makes them overlook the good acts spouse does to keep the bond warm and strong. We all must apprehend that all people have imperfections. Despite this, two imperfect people can have plenty of perfect moments, and life can be made beautiful with plenty of perfect moments with an imperfect partner. Obsession overrides intelligence and wisdom. Without intelligence and wisdom, mind gets fixated with unrealistic desires and unreasonable wants. Calculating on a scale of 1 to 10 how realistic and reasonable expectations or demands are and writing the worst that could happen if those desires are not met can relieve a fixated mind. Comprehend obsessions. Always watching opulence in films, television shows, photographs can create mild to high obsession for opulence. Due to mind being fixated for affluence, it is likely for a married woman to overlook the simple and worthy things husband does for her, or a man by persistently browsing Instagram or watching films or television or web shows may remain mesmerized or fixated with the facial features and overlook the emotional merits like understanding, caring, kind, helpful, serene, and warm temperament of spouse. In such a case, daily writing 5 or 7 or 11 good acts wife does can rekindle love and warmth. Write all that you do not have to do at home because your spouse does it for you. Write before grumbling. Two sensitive people that cannot stop self from grumbling when seeing spouse shortcomings can write their thoughts and calculate on a scale of 1 to 10 how much spouse shortcomings impact and whether progressive potentials are more than undesirable ones. Then must see how shortcomings can be reduced gradually with edification and support. Anger overrides wisdom and intelligence. Also, before you begin to whinge regarding spouse limitations or shortcomings, ask yourself, how long did you support him or her on those matters? Did you create an ecosystem for spouse to do well on those matters spouse is not good at, because an ecosystem helps to reduce shortcomings and limitations? Accept but do not repress. People with high threshold to pain and patience consciously or unconsciously repress their emotions and feelings by accepting partners' ignorance or maltreatment. Some boost their ego for long by challenging self to accept a spouse that ignores or fails with the basic requirements of a relationship. But unknowingly, they suppress self, and living with such a mindset for years can cause hair loss or hypertension or other health issues. Such people must take assertive training, and despite becoming an assertive person, if relationship does not improve, then must take external support from a psychologist or a psychoanalyst or a marriage counselor. A question: is it necessary to change after marriage? Answer: a couple must be clear with accepting change and challenges, provided those changes are for good and will not affect adversely on the long run. Question: a significant quality a person must look for in a marriage. Answer: acceptance is a significant attribute a person cannot accept is likely to be a fault finder or a whiner, and would fail to become a good partner unless he or she accepts that he or she is wrong and develops a desire to change by taking external support. If you found this talk useful, then please subscribe, and if you would want to connect with me, then go through the information mentioned in the description box. I wish you have a wonderful day and stay safe.